It's interview time. Welcome back. We have more interviews. How cool is that? We got more. You don't sound very excited.
Are you talking right now?
Hmm. Okay. Question time. You
All
got
right.
you got asked a lot of them. Congrats.
Mostly by now, which I appreciate. Thank you.
Where are the questions? Here they are. The first of many questions comes in from Nath. He says, "What's the story of how you began to like Laserbeam? I don't understand the context of this, so I'll let you take it away."
So, I never watched Laser Beam, like the real YouTuber, but I've always been into like gladiators. Those were always really cool to me, and it kind of like ties in with his lore and his design combined with him supposed to be like the perfect soldier is like really appealing to me, and I like his like smug face and expressions too.
Cool. I don't know what to say to that. Next question. This one comes in from Scorpion. How do you feel about the most recently leaked monsters? Do you believe Social Point is getting sloppy in terms of designs and becoming lackluster with the monster skills?
Okay, so the recently leaked monsters, I mean, at that time were probably like Targon, things uh, and I guess like all those remake monsters that they've been doing. And I'm honestly not a fan of that. I think it is pretty lazy, but I think it is definitely it holds some like nostalgic value because you see all these monsters that really didn't they're not getting a chance to shine in this meta, but now they are. Um, but like the reskins and palette swaps are definitely terrible in my opinion.
Nice. I never know what to say when people answer a question. It's like, good job. You answered it. Do you want a cookie?
Oh yeah, bro.
I'll reach. I'll.
Sounds good.
No. Next question. Drunkle. Drunkle. Could you explain your profile picture and your username?
Okay, so the Barney thing, this thing I've been doing for a while. It's just like people associate dinosaurs. They see a dinosaur and they're like, oh, Barney. That's kind of funny. And I just look up like cursed images of Barney, and I just use that as my profile picture. There's not really anything to add to that. At DinoChase, it's just like the most basic formula for creating a name. Like I like dinosaurs, and my name is Chase.
Wow, real creative with that one. Uh, yeah, my username super deep backstory. All right, but
All right,
I'll save that for my interview whenever that comes.
who's gonna interview you?
Me. I am the host and I am the guest. I'm
There
just
we
that
go.
entertaining. The next question comes in from Big Ego. He says, Dino, What are you known for?
I draw. Probably what I'm known for in the Monster Legends community. Um, and I'm very charismatic and naturally charming. That's it.
The first point was right. I'm not entirely sure about the second one.
I think you're just a little intimidated by my
Nah,
charisma.
nah, nah,
You're trying to
nah,
meet me
nah,
so
nah,
you can,
nah, nah.
be on my level.
I got the band,
People love me.
I got the band button.
People love me. Okay, well, I got the kiss button right here in front of me.
I don't want that kiss. No, no, go away. Big Ego asks his most famous question. How are you?
I'm great. Living life.
I think, yeah, I think people do live life. I think that's true.
Some
Anyway,
corpses, but
well, that's a different story. Nath, first of many. Well, second of many.
sick of it.
Do you think your monster designing interests will take you to become part of Social Point's art team? If not, what do you plan on doing with your creations?
Man, what a dream to work at Social Point. Like, just my childhood has been filled with Monster Legends, and being able to work there and make a living off of it would be awesome. But to be brutally honest, I don't know if I see myself as being like a professional artist in the future. Um, it's kind of like a rough business, and you know, it's good to have something practical in the back of my mind.
Barbados asks, why do you have Barney as your profile picture? I think you already answered that one.
I did. It's just funny. Stupid.
It's funny.
To
I
me, at least.
I like dinos. He's funny. What's not to like? Jake asks, Dino, do you love me?
Dude, I love everyone on MLCW. Kisses for everyone.
No, I, re- I reject. I reject. Kyrim. Kyrim. He has the coffee. He says, do you do commissions? Not asking because I want one done, but bruv, your art is good. You should be making money from it.
Um, I've done kind of, oh, I'll draw you this, and you give me Discord Nitro. But I don't really. I'm only 15, so I don't really have a PayPal or anything. So it's kind of tough to do commissions at this age. But I see myself doing it in the future.
That was all the questions you got for like 2 days. So how does that make you feel?
I was kind of nervous because I was like, what if I wasn't gonna get enough questions? It's gonna be like a minute-long podcast.
That's fine. We have to stretch these
I
out.
don't know.
We have to stretch these out anyway. We got to get the big bucks.
Big flex.
This is a weird question. Big Ego asks, what would you do if you just saw a man standing in front of you? Uh, uh
Um,
don't say it.
I would give a big old kiss.
You have an obsession.
For everyone.
Stop. Drunkle. Oh, Drunkle. He says, why did you... Wait, why did you first get into art? Is that supposed to mean like how? Or how about you answer it?
Yeah, probably. Um,
You're
so I
you're
have
the
two older brothers. I have two older brothers, and they're both super good artists. And I kind of just followed in their shadow. and started drawing like they did.
So you copied.
Yes, I traced every single piece they did until I got really good at it. That's why I trace every single piece of art I do now.
Ah, makes sense. This one comes in from Dino Man. Where do you get your inspiration for your art?
Um, a lot of it lately has been from Monster Legends, um, but I also I look up to a bunch of artists like on Instagram and other platforms, uh, such as like Scott Flanders and my cousin Brian Matias. They're all just like super cool, and they're all like nice dudes too. Um, so they're good inspiration for me.
Here's a question everyone has on their minds. How did you get so good? Where's all this talent? How do I get it? I need it.
You practice.
Gross.
That's it.
I don't have time for
I
that.
started.
I got interviews to
Well,
do.
right. Monster Legends continues to conduct.
Of course. Gotta be on that grind. So just practice.
Yeah, and seek improvement from like other people. Get advice. Get sources of inspiration. And don't trace. Do not trace art. It's very detrimental to your improvement as an artist.
Next question.
I spit on you if you trace.
Don't don't spit on me, period, okay?
Well, don't trace.
I don't okay.
Good.
Is your art a hobby or a serious thing? Go.
I would say at this point in my life, it's a serious thing because I've never been like the school person. I play some different instruments and stuff, but I don't know. Art has always been kind of my main thing. So yeah, pretty serious.
How much time does an art piece usually take to make? How long does it take for you to craft your your stuff?
It usually takes from like usually around like 3 hours to 4 hours.
That's a long time. That's more than 2 seconds.
Yeah,
So I'm not doing art.
probably maybe.
Do you play any video games other than Monster Legends? If so, which ones and how long do you play them?
Um, I play a lot of.
Wait, you play a lot of what? Uh oh.
I've been playing some Overwatch. I play some
You
Hollow Knight.
wait, you cut out super hard. You said
Really?
I play a lot of and then you said I play a lot of and then you just ceased.
Okay, so I play a lot of Overwatch, and I've been playing some Hollow Knight. Um, and I'm getting into some like smaller indie titles. There's this one I've been playing called Immortal Planet. Um, it's like a top-down kind of Dark Souls like game.
Cool. I guess this next question is more for me. Interview Cuba Stone. I could do that. They don't seem too active on the
Sounds
so
awesome.
they don't seem too active on the server though. Like they only just kind of pop in once in a
I
while.
love their art.
Cool. But that would be a cool thing to get them on. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. Big Ego asks, "Is wait, Big Ego, unmute and say hello. Do it, do it, do it." Oh, we're doing good. Hmm?
Who is that?
That was Big Ego. I asked him to unmute to say hello. I do that like every time. He says, "Is
Hello,
your
Big Ego.
is your real name actually Chase?
Yes.
What's your last name?"
Owens. Plural of Owen.
Hmm?
Owens.
Awesome. Now, where's your address? Oh. Rabbit says the fiery funny, my real name is Muhammad Gandhi. It's hilarious. And here we have the wall of Nath questions. The wall.
Right.
The first of many. Is your interest in dinosaurs part of what gives you a drive for making designs?
Yeah, because I started off drawing like dinosaurs exclusively. Like that's all I drew. Um, and I kind of evolved to like draw monsters and like other stuff. So yeah, I would say that's true.
What do you do during your off art moments?
I sit around and watch YouTube and eat, and I sometimes play the saxophone.
Yo, later on you gotta, I don't know if you can, but you gotta break out the saxophone.
Maybe.
I can't wait. Do you think that your relationship with the gameplay and its meta interferes with how you create art pieces that are Monster Legends themed? It's a big question. It's a heavy one.
Um,
Heavy question.
Maybe because okay, there's definitely like a lot of cool monster designs in the game. Uh, but only the only the meta ones are meant to be popular, except for some like meme ones and stuff. So yeah, I think it does.
Have you thought about making art collaborations with fellow artists like me? I'm a great artist.
Great. I I usually don't do it because I'm lazy. I'm really lazy. Um, but I'm open to it. Not like something I won't do.
Favorite monsters design wise and meta wise? Feel free to make a little top three.
Okay. My favorite monster design is Quaxel Croc. I just love his whole aura, and I love like Aztec stuff. Um, and my second favorite is Rubellus. I love mushrooms, and I love that he's like a tank. And also his like lore is like so dark, which I love.
We ate
Um,
everyone. Delicious.
and my third favorite might be Laser, but I just love that he's like a gladiator, and he's been like trained to become like the best warrior possible.
No, not the best warrior, the best battle royale player. There's a difference.
Best Fortnite player.
Yeah, he got those Vic Roys.
And meta wise, I've been loving using Vampire Astral. That's such a fun monster to use. Um, and Digale, I got him, and he's also hella fun because it's kind of like a random chance of whether you're gonna get off villain hater. Um, and then I would say Lindworm, but that's like kind of boring because of course Lindworm is like fun to use, but whatever.
Whatever. Whatever. Do you have any advice for younger or beginner artists that wish for their art skills to take off? What advice would you give to even more veteran artists? Dual question. How interesting.
Um, for both, for both of them, I would say just like take your time. You know, if you're not feeling good about your art, just kind of like take a break. Look at it and think. Art is something that takes a lot of patience, and that's definitely something to consider if you feel like you're not improving or something. And for beginning artists, um, first of all, be humble and take advice. Taking advice is definitely something that's going to help you out in the future, and not taking it and spitting in the person's face, saying that it's your style or something, is just terrible, and everybody's going to hate you for it. Um, and also kind of keep your ambitions not too high because you're going to end up making these huge goals for yourself. And then if you don't succeed, which you probably won't, you're going to feel really bad and guilty for yourself. So, you know,
Barbados. Do you like people when they get inspired? I assume this one means do you like when people say they get inspired by you? I assume that's what that means.
yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's like, it kind of feels fulfilling and stuff. It feels like, I'm helping someone else out while also just doing my own thing. So, yeah, I love that feeling.
Nath, more questions. A lot more questions. Jeez. What are your tools of the trade? What do you use? What do you use?
I use an iPad Pro, 11 by 9 inch. I use an Apple Pencil, and I use Procreate. It's a drawing software. That's pretty much it.
Together with the theme of my last question, what would be your dream setup? You know, if you had infinite
Uh,
drawing money, what would you get?
I haven't really thought about that honestly, but I definitely want more physical art supplies. Maybe some watercolors and some better like inking pens would be awesome.
Do you have any original characters that are all encompassed in a singular project of yours or more?
Um, Not really. I'm not that good at like making up characters that are like memorable, but I had this one thing going where I was just designing a bunch of like alien gladiators, and they all about like personalities and names. And I was thinking about submitting, one of them to that contest going on right now, but I ended up changing it. And there's also this guy I made up who's called the Cherry Man, and he was in like a short scary story I wrote a while back.
Any aesthetics that you often aim in to bring that you often aim in bringing in your artwork? What do you want people to feel when they look at your piece? What is the emotion?
Emotion. Um,
To be dramatic,
I
to
don't.
hype
I
up
don't
the
really know.
question.
I just kind of try to make it look cool. That's basically what's going through my head. But I also I don't want to stray too far into realism because I find realism kind of boring. Like just look at the picture. So I definitely want like a distinct style, but I just want to make it look cool.
What do you personally want to improve in your art, if anything? Is your art perfect? Are you a perfect artist?
Some would say my art is perfect.
I wouldn't.
I know you would. Absolutely.
No, no, no,
Again, you're trying to like get down.
no. You're
You're trying to
twisting my
get down to my
words.
level.
You're just
Yeah,
twist.
right. Maybe I'm just
Answer the question.
bringing them back at you. Um, I want to get better at drawing humans. I suck at drawing humans.
But you are one.
So that's like, yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, I suck at drawing humans. So,
Um. So that is the last of the Neth onslaught.
the Nap Chronicles,
Big Ego asks, "Who is your favorite woman?"
my mommy.
Okay. Blue PO. He says, "Dino, when I get my new PC, you gonna dual queue with him on Overwatch?
I play on Nintendo Switch, so I don't think I can do that.
You play on Switch?
Yeah,
I completely
get a
forgot that
discount.
they added that game to Switch. I completely forgot. Uh, Barbados. Who's your favorite War Master, bro? Maybe in terms of design and functionality.
Remnitar. I like this big bulky dude. Um, I like his spellcaster, and he's cool.
Do you mean
That's
status
basically
caster?
yes, that's what I like.
Noob. Noob
Spellcaster.
alert. Noob alert. Noob alert.
Noob alert. I'm only in L2.
I'm in
Or
Champion
L3.
3. Don't play this cursed game anymore. Um, Blue PO asks, "What's your SSN?" It's a very personal question.
What is that?
Social security number.
Oh, I didn't even know.
You don't
Couldn't tell you.
you don't know your own?
I don't know. Why should I know that?
That makes sense. I don't know my national ID number. Liam. Liam says, "Can you beat me in a battle?"
Probably not. Probably not.
No. Liam is unstoppable.
I bet.
What's the next one? Big Ego says, "What is your favorite art piece you've ever made? Top one."
That's a tall order. Um, but honestly, probably some of my favorites that I've made were those Aztec style pieces that I did. With Quaxocroc and Aztec and Montezuma and Supernavis. I really like experimenting with different styles. That was really fun.
Barbados. A lot of questions from the artists today. I mean, makes sense. How do you feel about your art style?
I think that it is still developing. So I'm not like I don't think I'm going to be recognized. Like oh that style is totally Chase Owens, but I think it's definitely still developing, and I'm still proud of it, but it has ways to go.
This is the last question before they inevitably ask more. Actually, wait. Yeah, it says last question. What do you think makes for the perfect monster design, ML wise? I.e., lots of detail, lots of colors, not a lot of colors, more humanoid, monstrous stances, etc.
Well, first of all, I definitely like more monstrous monster design. It's called Monster Legends, not Humanoid Legends. Um, and I definitely like vibrant colors. You can see that in Rubellus and Quaxel Croc. And I also think the lore is really important. It kind of ties a little bow around the monster.
The guy asked a last minute question. Who do you main in Overwatch?
I've been playing a lot of Reinhardt,
Winston.
and I play some Orisa and Roadhog. I like exclusively play tanks.
That's cool. I play Paladins. Nah, Paladins is fun. I can't be
I've played
asked
it before. It's
can't be
fun.
can't be asked to pay for Overwatch. Um Big Ego says, "Why do you art? What is the philosophy why? Why? Why not you be like the rest of us and not art?"
And suck at art.
Hmm.
Um, just kidding. You guys don't suck. Uh,
Yes, we
I mean,
do.
I do. The technique sucks. I think I draw because I don't know. Maybe it gives me some sense of purpose. I like to create.
Without drawing, I would just be in a void.
I would be a husk.
Uh, Isabel says, "What's your SR?" I don't know what SR means.
I don't know what that means either.
What's your super rare? You got any super rares? Oh no,
SR and Overwatch. Oh, I don't even play competitive. I'm just like a casual player.
gross. You know, me every day. I wake up, I grind Overwatch, I go to bed. The perfect cycle.
Let's get that bread, baby.
People do not seem to like your character of choice. Don't play Lucio.
What?
Don't play Orisa. People are not. Uh,
People don't like that I play Orisa.
yeah. I mean, I don't get it. I don't play the game.
I don't main Orisa. I play Reinhardt. I play Reinhardt. What's up?
Drunkle. Drunkle. Do you play Crunker?
I don't know what that is.
Good.
Also, I think you missed one of Barbatos' questions.
I don't miss a question. I missed a question. Do hate Diagle a lot? I don't understand what that means.
I think it means, do you hate Diageo?
Really?
Um, okay, here's the thing. I hate Diagale's design. Hate it. He's like this weird, balding, half-naked angel thing. But I love using him. He's a great monster and probably one of the best attackers in competitive. So yeah.
What's the next question? I can't believe I missed one. I'm the worst host ever. Nath, what's your favorite movie?
Um, it's between Jurassic Park, which is self-explanatory, or this movie called A Perfect World. It's about like this escaped prisoner, and he kind of like rescues this little Jehovah Witness boy, um, and they kind of just like go have adventures together, and he like lets the boy like do all the holidays that Jehovah Witness doesn't let him do, and it's just like really sweet. I love it.
Blue PO. What is the best girl in Overwatch?
Widowmaker.
Cool. Big ego. Isabel left as soon as you said that. Not
You
ha-
have to.
not happy with
That's
the
the
answer.
deciding factor.
Big ego. Opinions on the Craster memes. Why do so many people ask these questions? I don't understand.
I don't even know what they are. I haven't seen them like at all.
Good. It's better to not know.
They don't sound funny. So
Nah. Nothing,
no.
nothing, nothing funny comes out of the server. Barbados. I use simp for laser beam.
Maybe.
Respectable. Isabel. I don't understand this question. I skipped it because I didn't understand it. And she.
I don't understand it either.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna try to say this in one take. What you would if Daigo came in your and you. Okay, I'm trying over. I'm starting over. What you would if Daigo came and you house the scene and villain spellcaster 11 the no, the Elvira. Here, you try to say it. Say it in one take.
what what you would if Digale came in your house, the scene and villain spellcaster 11 the Elvira.
Elvira.
I don't know what that means.
Same. Nath asked a question, but he crossed it out. But I'm gonna ask it to you anyway. Opinion on the metal band monsters?
They're cool. You know, they're like not they're like barely monsters, but I think they definitely have cool design. And Spitfire is the best one.
Trungle. Oh my god. Not him. Not him. Which monster would you redesign if you had the chance?
Okay, everyone's gonna say Undead Mr. Beast, which is like a given. Um, but if I was gonna do one like seriously, um, maybe like I don't know, maybe like Varupapu. Like he looks cool, but he would look better if he wasn't floating and if he had symmetrical claws and maybe just take that third arm out.
No, he needs 3 arms for something.
Well, then give him 4 arms. Because his old form had 4 arms. Stupid.
No, he lost one during the transformation. Just fell off.
When Spawny sprayed his glittery goo on him.
Never say that again.
That's real. That's real. It's official.
Saying, making it officials. No, 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 no.
I'm gonna read it right now.
Stop.
He stood still, opened all of his tentacles, and squirted some kind of glittery water out of his Who wrote that? Who like wrote that? And was like,
you. You probably wrote.
fucking right.
You probably wrote it.
Dude, I wish.
Don't. I hate this. It's only getting worse from here. What monsters have you not managed to get before that you wish you could get again from Nath?
Um, so, so the thing about I wanted Glam Head, but like I really not that like he wasn't ever that good. But I spent like a bunch of tickets on him, and I totally just fell asleep before I could make it to the 30% discount. So I like never got him. Super annoying. Um, and I regret not getting Miserus because he was like the most consistently good mythic monster in that meta. So yeah,
Ugh, I don't want to ask this question, but I must. What monster do you think is thick from Barbados? I don't want to. Don't answer that.
Pinky Flash.
No. I'm going to server mute you now.
Pinky Flash.
Stop. You're making it worse.
Okay,
Uh,
three more questions.
who is your favorite dinosaur? Rawr.
Spinosaurus. He killed T Rex in Jurassic Park 3, which I thought was the most badass thing ever.
Is it like a
He
real?
like
It's a real one, or is it like a real dinosaur? Or made
yeah,
for?
it's real.
Okay, I was just checking. I have to make
Um,
sure.
well, okay. So technically, the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus is like totally scientifically wrong. So it's kind of fake, but whatever. I still love it.
And Big Ego asked probably the most cursed question I've ever seen in my life. Thoughts on Bombeta cat girl uwu?
Oh,
Terrible.
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Good. Big Ego also asked, talk about your pets. I didn't even know you had them. Apparently he just knows.
I don't think he did either.
He knows.
So I have a dog and a cat. And the names are Woody and Buzz. Um, Woody is the dog, and he's like a super cute mini Australian Shepherd, and he's just like super cute and loyal, and I love him. And Buzz is a little orange cat, and he's like a murderer. He like kills birds and squirrels, and he brings them to our doorstep. Crazy.
That's it. That's all you get.
No, you skipped Spoopy.
Good. I don't want to ask any more of his cursed questions.
It's not even cursed. It's not even cursed.
Fine.
It says rank the entirety of the metal band monsters.
This question comes in from Blue Pio. He says, rank the entirety of the metal band monsters.
Okay.
I have to say it.
Okay.
I'm the host.
Spitfire is on the top. Um, then you got Metal Beast, and then um, Keythor, and then Metalhead, and then Metallica.
Give us some tips for starting out artists. I think you already answered that.
I'll clarify this. Take advice and take your time.
I have neither of those things.
Draw a little bit. Draw a little bit. Just a little bit.
That's it. That's all you get.
I know what you get, though.
What do I get?
A kiss.
No. You need to stop.
Kisses for everyone in Monster Legends competitive
Why do you sound like that? Why do you sound like that? That is cursed.
It isn't.
I'm gonna name this like the most cursed interview.
The Kiss Cast.
No, shut up. Right now. I don't want to hear another word from your mouth. Okay? I'm not calling it that. I need consistency in these. Alright? And what you're doing, you're trying to upset the consistency. And I don't appreciate that. I don't. I really don't.
Consistency is boring.
Anyway, I guess that's where we're gonna end it. Now it's time for my spiel at the end. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this is new software. Very, very cool. If it echoes, then I will punch my Chromebook and throw it across the room. If it doesn't, then I will be happy. Um, I don't have any plans for someone else to get interviewed, at least yet, um, because I just haven't been able to get in contact with people who want one. Um, the thing with Barbados is that he can't really talk, or she can't really talk. I can't. They can't really talk because stuff at home, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe they just don't want their parents to hear them. Uh, I know you're free, big ego, but I guess I'm just gonna say it here so that it's somewhere out there. I'm not gonna interview anyone who's not an admin, a ranking council member, or an artist. All right, I just gotta put it out there because that's a lot of that'd be a lot of people to interview if I had to go through everyone. And these interviews are probably gonna end eventually. They're not indefinite unless people keep on throwing themselves at me. Interview sequels?
Are they even entertaining?
No, no, none of these are entertaining. You get no views. There's no point. And
It's kind of fun for the interviewee.
interview sequels? I mean, I could do that, I guess. I don't see a point though. I could ask Cube, yeah. I might ask that later. I did ask Tasty Cake. He's the funny son cookie guy. Ha ha ha. I basically got a non-answer. So maybe not. If you want to suggest someone that want to be interviewed, put it in the comments or in here, and I'll be like yes or no. I am crying.
Maybe a kiss flip.
Oh my god, you are obsessed.
I'm not obsessed.
Yes, you are.
I'm gonna homie a kiss.
You are neither my home. You are not my homie. All right.
What the hell?
You are far from a homie. Okay. You are an acquaintance.
What the hell?
Also, sorry, this one had to be delayed. I know. I know, it's hard. I have a life, you know. It, it might seem out of this world, you know. Oh, this admin got a life? The answer is yes, I do. Crazy, right? So, um, yeah, this one had to be pushed back a day, but that's kind of good though, because we had like 2 questions, but now we had like 3. Anyway, yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't hear you. Oh wait, I'm muted. Wait. That I don't know why I did that. Uh, like and subscribe. It helps me and everyone else who manages the channel, but especially me. Okay?
If you don't like and subscribe, I'm gonna sneak into your house and give you a big owl kiss on
No.
the lips.
Mm.
So you better like and subscribe. Or I'll do
Yeah. Yeah. You better like and subscribe. And just remember, when you're an artist, do good art. I don't know how to end this. See you later. I am going insane.